Why Scrooge McDuck lately?
That was one of my original rap names too. I was Scrooge McDuck.
Oh wow.
I told her. My boy Nady the Two Steppers. What's up, yo?
What's going on?
Kurt the King, man.
Yes, sir. We
Also
back
known
again.
as a kitty cat. You
Clancy the dog.
Oh shit, we got Gus in here. We got the Balenci boys. The Balenci boys from Monday. You gotta be there to know about that. But
What happened?
you remember you were here.
Oh yeah. That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Gus had on some Balenci.
Nah, it's some shit we can't even talk about on air. But if you had to be there to know, because it was fucking crazy.
Balenci.
But yeah, Balenciaga held us the fuck down. Shout out Balenciaga.
That's why I gotta put on after this podcast, bro. That Uzi joint, Balenci. Nah, that Uzi my shit, bro. I'm glad he dropped the video for that shit today. I just want to rock. That's my shit for real.
That's just so catchy.
It's on some
great.
like because it's like on some club shit.
Yeah.
And the video funny as hell. They shut down the street in New York. It was mad kids out there. Uzi was just like breakdancing on top of a car. And that's another reason why I always fucked with Uzi is because he stays true to the pillars of hip hop. Like he breakdance and shit. He like when I remember when the Futsal Shuffle came out, he had like a breakdancing coach and shit.
Oh, for real?
Learned how to really breakdance and shit. But he always did the shoulder.
Oh yeah. I guess that's kind of like one of those
Uzi
moves,
always
you
did
know.
like the shoulder move. He always had a niggas dancing for real. Oh, Jorge in this bitch.
I mean, if he didn't know how to dance, he couldn't do shows because he doesn't rap. So what the fuck else is he gonna do? You know?
Yo, that nigga
Big true.
he don't be rapping, yo. I went to the Lyrical Lemonade shit he was playing on, like the nigga just dancing, but he's funny. The thing about Uzi is that like, just like Evan said, like you can't not smile when Uzi come on the screen, bro. He's just a happy person, man.
Yeah, true. What up, baby?
He's just a happy, positive person, man. Down to live his best life.
I love it. It's nice. It's good to see.
I know it's refreshing sometimes. I could be in the worst mood ever in Uzi, and I could just see a picture of Uzi and just laugh. He was truly entertaining for real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. A lot of music. We ain't talked about music in a long time, especially since that Drake came out. I really wanted to like really talk about it for real, but we had guesses.
True. What is your
The best song on there is that "Spin By You" song.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
good.
fire.
Oh yeah, that one's fire too.
That's the best song on there for sure.
That one's fire. They all pretty much hard for real. Those fucking memes, yo. The 21.
I think those memes are so corny.
That shit is so funny, bro.
No, that shit's overly hilarious. You talking about like Drake being in his zesty area? Like,
Zesty
like
Drake.
them memes? No, that shit's funny as fuck.
Bro, like I've been dying because they get more and more extreme every time a new one come out for real. They just trying to outdo the last one.
I don't know. I never even thought about it like that until I saw those, memes or whatever.
Yeah, I can't get it out of my head for real.
They're gonna fuck around and they're never gonna perform that song because of these stupid ass TikTok kids.
It's about it's like all the songs though. It's not like just the one.
Yeah.
All I heard is about the intro song when he does the 21.
Yeah.
do your thing
I mean,
type
everybody
shit.
does it.
I mean, I'm not sitting out here watching fucking TikToks and memes, so I haven't really seen any of them. But
It's so funny. And the second one, what's the second one? Major Distribution.
Oh, that track is
shit
hard.
was
That's
hard.
fun.
That's like Major Distribution, Middle of the Ocean, and I forget what the other one.
That
That's
Middle of
like
the
the
Ocean
best
is
I've heard
crazy.
Drake rap in. Like
Yeah,
10
Middle of the
years.
Ocean is probably might be the best I heard Drake rapping on.
That's literally
It's like
the best
top-
that
top
Drake has
five.
rapped in like probably 10 years.
Oh my god, it's like Diplomatic Immunity times,
Oh, shit,
times
yeah.
5, yo.
Yeah, like
Like-
he went overly crazy, and it was like I think it's been a while since Drake went like forever on some bars, and like we needed that. Like
Yeah, yo.
and people need to give Travis his props on that "Pussy in Millions." He went hard
for
on that
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
Because everyone wants to hate Travis Scott. Now they'll go Travis whatever. But he went crazy on
Yeah,
it.
he did.
And he sounded good on it. That song is fire.
Yeah, it was also nice to hear him like rap actually.
my favorite.
Yeah.
I just love that like the hook is "Mind on Pussy and Millions," and the name of the song is "Pussy and Millions."
Yeah, G.
Yeah, it's a really lazy song title for sure.
I mean, that's definitely happened before. People just named the song with the hook.
That's fire.
It like blew your mind. You're like, damn, it's like crazy. It's the hook and the title. Who executive produced this? Fucking genius.
Oh man.
21 was truly sliding on a lot of these songs.
Yeah,
for real.
for sure.
He stood up like he was doing his thing for real.
Well, I
like,
think that they're a great combination because, you know, when Drake would start to get overwhelmingly Drake, 21 comes in and is like a fresh palate cleanser.
Yeah.
I think 21 just gets slept on as a rapper because the way he came out with all like the Slaughter Gang shit, it was just kind of, I don't know, slow, repetitive, but it was dope. He's always kind of rapped. It's just because I think if you look at him, he'd be looking like he's fucking crazy. So like, this dude doesn't really rap.
Them having
He
him
does look
do
like an
the
insane
3 a.m.
person.
Yeah, he looks like he's on the spectrum.
well, for
Yeah.
me, like
Him doing the 3 a.m. on Glenwood shit though is like was
Yeah, yeah.
epic because you know everybody expected that to be a Drake track.
yeah, yo.
Yeah. But I
Nah.
guess if you thought about it, though, that street's definitely in Atlanta. So it kind of makes sense that it'd be 21.
See, like I really truly been listening to 21 for like a long
Yeah,
time.
Perry's the one
you
that
know
put
what
me
I'm
and
saying?
Jorge onto that shit. And
And
that
like-
was when the 2 mixtapes were out.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all were going crazy that
Yeah,
summer.
it's a knife drop.
Why do you think the
like,
summer
what,
played out the way it
2016?
But like
It's a knife.
Y'all were
like
on one that
2016 or
summer.
15, I think 15.
Yeah, 21 got me through that summer for real.
Yeah.
All the hangovers. I was back.
That savage
back in
mode.
the game.
Yeah, that savage mode.
I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get out of bed, bang this 21,
But
walk to meet
before-
him at the bar.
But like before then, I felt like 21 used
You're
to
so
really,
out of pocket for that.
I felt like 21 used to go crazy for real. I used to feel like his rapping, like
What?
he
I
would.
misheard you.
You
he
getting
would
all
do-
immature or something?
No, I definitely misheard.
Oh,
you.
okay, yeah.
You're good.
21 would do like sound effects and shit in his bars. You know what I'm saying? Pew pew pew. He would do all of that shit. And and then like when what's the one? I think it's a Knife. When It's a Knife came out, I felt like that shit was lazy on him. Like he used the same flow. He was mad monotone. Like he used to switch voices and shit all the time. Like you remember on I think it was a song on Savage Mode when he was like, spaz out. He used that mad voice. Yeah, like that shit is crazy. He used to do all those voices and shit. And until this album, I really haven't felt like 21 had been going hard at all. Cause I remember what his old shit used to sound like. Huh? Savage Mode 2 was
great.
good. It was alright. I fucked with it. It definitely had songs I liked on there. But like all the shit he put out before that, I ain't fuck with. What's the other one was like 21 verse Savage or some shit. Oh, yeah.
Well, even though I've been a fan since back in the day when you put us on, 21's never put out a body of work where I was like, this is a fucking masterpiece. I was always picking songs.
Savage Mode is a masterpiece front from back, bro. Go back and listen to that shit.
It is.
Bro.
It is a
Every
masterpiece.
single song
Yeah.
on there is crazy. For
But the
real.
biggest song off that shit, he had major help on.
Well, no, he did, but he really didn't
What,
even.
X?
Need
Yeah, that's gonna always be the biggest song off there.
That might be the biggest one. It's not the best one. Like Ocean Drive, bro. I'm on Ocean Drive sipping codeine with the top down. You know what I'm saying? That shit is insane. That's my favorite 21 Savage song for real. Then Mad Hot. That shit was
Oh
hard.
yeah, that shit was very hard. I remember that
And then
song.
he's got the love song on there.
What's the love song again?
When he was like, I can't quit that lean. Put a ring around codeine, baby. I can't quit that lean.
Yeah, but it's also 9 songs. and it's fully produced by
I could feel
Metro
it in the
Boomin.
air. I could feel it in the air. I could feel it in the air. That shit. All 9 of those songs is 10 out of 10. Oh my God. Yeah, I felt 21 on this. When he said, on this one, he said doing like Harry Styles numbers, it's a robbery. Then he came back in the next bar and said he was insane. I was like, wow. 21 is rapping.
Yeah. The One Direction bars. That's
Ooh,
crazy.
give me that. I'm insane. And then, he had a few bars on there. And I was like, impressed me. Yeah, and like his Drake song, his timestamp song was even fire.
Oh yeah, it's a good album altogether, man. I'm thoroughly impressed with it.
Yeah, the best thing about it is that it actually has replay value.
Yeah.
Where I've went back and listened to it multiple times.
Yeah.
And besides R&B and like guitar based music, I haven't done that with a rap album in forever.
Yeah.
It's like play it maybe twice and I'm like, all right, I'm over it. It's like-
1,000,000%. I do not listen to a lot of rap albums over and over and over again. You know.
It's because it's like once you hear, you're like, all right, that was cool. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's gonna be another one next week.
Yeah.
There's nothing standoutish about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like when you hear a new R&B record or a new hardcore record you really like, there's certain things where you want to go back and hear it again.
Yeah.
Even if it's like they went crazy on a verse, I'm like, well, they're gonna put another one out next week, so
Yeah,
I'll just
like,
listen to that shit.
Yeah.
That's why your album can't be a collection of just hot songs, because that's what it turned into. Like,
Yeah.
if niggas really make albums and shit with themes and shit, I definitely be remembering that shit. Like, I be listening to that that Maxo Cream album about his daddy and shit. Like, every song is like kind of go together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
It's a theme
yeah, I
behind
did
it.
go back and listen to that.
Or
not
like
too long
I
ago.
fuck with that J. Cole and For Your Eyes Only. I listen to that shit at least once a month. I listen to that.
Yeah, I listen to that album all the fucking time.
Maxo super slept on.
I feel like I burnt out that J. Cole album. Real.
I gotta hear like once like those like themed albums. That's the shit that you gonna remember. That's what niggas used to do.
What
That's,
Maxo album is that? Brandon Banks or some shit?
Some shit like
yeah,
that.
it was his daddy name or whatever. But like but those are that's why when niggas back in the day niggas didn't put albums, they put mixtapes out. When you put your album out, it's like a thing. But now the lines are so blurred that like it ain't niggas just trying to playlist and just get hot songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they do the collection of songs now because they're hoping 2 or 3 hit streaming and go crazy. They don't really give a fuck about the album. They're just like, well, if I got 12 that I think are heat, hopefully 3 pick up on a playlist and I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, there's no like, I wouldn't say no because that goes too far. There's very little artistry in current rap music.
Yeah.
You know, you got to seek it out. It's not just every artist. Most people get into rap not just to make some money and go do some other shit. They're like, I got into rap because I want to go like on TV shows. You're like, what?
That's such a crazy way to enter the game. Why don't you?
It's because it's easy.
Why don't you
Because
just
you
go
can
to
just upload shit to
auditions?
like the internet.
Why did you
know?
have to rap?
It's because like I think it's a way for them
Go
to
to
put it out
acting
there.
classes.
Yeah. But once you got a name, you can get roles. Like I mean, there's been some
True, yeah, I guess.
musicians that have been in movies that had no fucking business being in movies.
Yeah, some questionable actors.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yo. Do you watch Atlanta?
I watched the first 2
Have you
seasons. I
seen-
stopped watching it when they opened it and they were in that canoe for like 30 minutes. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this? I was like, I'm good on this.
Have you seen the new one?
I've seen episodes.
Did you see the
of it.
one with the Crank That Killer? They got one that the plot was like any nigga that made like a Crank That video back in 2003. There was a serial killer killing all the niggas. and Paperboy had made one. It was like him, but he called Soulja Boy, and Soulja Boy is like acting. He's like, "Oh my God, you have to get out of town. I'm packing my bags up right now." I was like, Soulja Boy is terrible at acting.
He was that bad.
He was that bad, but it was Soulja Boy, so who cares? But it was
Oh my
terrible.
God.
or like T.I. and ATL.
Oh, T.I.'s a fucking horrible actor.
Yeah.
Horrible. But I've always said though, I don't think
It's kinda what
actors
go
get enough
ahead.
props. I think acting would be hard as fuck.
Yeah, true.
To
Yeah,
really to play a role that isn't you. Like if I don't know,
I
like
can't do it for real.
if you get cast as the person you are in real life, you could probably get it off. But to be cast as something totally different and fall into that role would
Nah,
be
it's
so
really-
fucking
it's
hard.
really
Like the
hard. Cause like I went to art school, I was around a whole bunch of people. Hey, can you be in my film? Can you try to be in my film? I was like, yeah, I do that shit. My boy Arthur is a film major. He asked me to be in his film hella time. Like I cannot look at him and not laugh. You know, I was trying so hard to like say my laughs. I knew my laughs, but I just had like a smirk on my face the whole time.
A little smirk.
It's so
Yo,
hard. Like,
Do
It's
y'all
a crazy
think?
concept to think about people that like play a hateable character though.
yeah,
I would
think
love to do that.
I think that's like the test of like a true actor.
Yeah.
Like fucking what's his name in Django? Fucking playing the
Leo.
slave owner.
Leo, yeah.
Leo.
Yeah, I've like watched interviews
Mr.
that
Candy.
Jamie Foxx has said that he had like,
I
a really
couldn't do-
hard
I
time
couldn't
playing that
do
role.
that, bro. I couldn't do that.
First off,
shit.
Jamie Foxx is a fucking amazing actor.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's talented as fuck at
He's
hell
talking
of
about
different-
Leo.
Everything.
We was talking about Leo.
Leo's good, yeah.
Yeah, Leonardo.
What do you mean Leo's good? Yeah.
Leo.
I mean, he gets enough love. I don't got to say like Leo is a good
yeah.
actor.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx gets like slept on, where he was really singing on songs back in the day.
Yeah.
That was his voice. He's really acting in these movies. Like he's funny as fuck. He's done stand-ups.
Yeah, his
that dude
stand-ups are
needs to
fire.
get like more love than he does.
Yeah.
Leo gets enough. He's fine. He's still.
Speaking of,
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I was just listening to Jamie Foxx album the other day. He got hits on there.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Do y'all think y'all could be actors?
No.
No, absolutely not.
Really?
Absolutely. I just told you about my shit.
Sometimes I'll be watching scenes and I'll literally think I could never just be like, okay, act like this dude is dying right now. I'll be like, but he's just not, bro. Like, the fuck do you want me? I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
I think I could do it.
You might be able to. You got to channel that shit.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of ways about movies.
Jimmy, could you do it? Do you think you could like?
Yeah, the hardest part for me is like the voice.
Why? What do you mean?
Like committing to like.
Because you got a serious voice it down sometimes. Like,
yeah, you gotta just change it up like that.
Yeah, but you gotta like commit.
Is that a good one?
So,
is that a good one, Jorge?
You gotta find like a vocal like if you're playing like some sort of character, you know what I mean? Like,
that's like Franklin on like Snowfall. Like that nigga has a British accent. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah, and you gotta commit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
just
like,
before I forget,
yes,
a good rapper actor was DMX. He was a good actor for sure. Like, go ahead. Sorry, I just had to get that off.
No,
but yeah,
sure.
like I feel like I could do it because I'm like definitely a victim of my own emotions enough to like I could just like I could cry right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I could. I got to think of something sad. I could channel the sadness though, you know. But I'd have to think of something sad. I can't just cry.
Yeah, I couldn't just get that off. That's crazy.
But then if you think about how the
can't like
comparison,
think of something and make yourself like emotional.
no, I'd have to think about it. So I'm saying I can't just cry on command. I'd have to think about some shit that made me sad.
You gotta go somewhere.
But if you think about Belly, like DMX killed it and Nas was straight ass. So it's like those two rappers in the same movie.
Nas was not straight ass.
It was pretty butt cheeks, dude. I don't know last time you watched Belly. He was not killing. All he did was like, yo, son. It was like a Nas album just talking. You gotta read books, son. It's like, were you saying the same shit on Illmatic? Like,
You know who I was thinking about?
That's crazy. He played himself in Belly.
and still did a kind of bad job.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, you played yourself in the movie and you did a bad job.
He overacted as himself.
No one can play this role better than you.
He should just came through on some New York State of Mind shit. Oh my god!
You know what I was thinking about? Last time I was thinking about Jamie Foxx, and I was thinking about the motherfucker the only motherfucker that like is the new age Jamie Foxx is like Donald Glover.
I can see what you mean. They're multifaceted.
Yeah.
They literally do all the exact same things.
True, actually.
All of the exact same things for real.
Such a different style, though.
Yeah, but like in a.
But like they do stand up.
Yeah. TV shows.
Movies. Sing.
The only difference is Donald Glover doesn't do game shows. Jamie Foxx is a host.
Wait, what do you host? He ain't host nothing.
Yes, he fucking did. I used to watch this game show during quarantine. It was ass. I forget what it was called though.
It was like Hollywood Squares or some shit?
Not like that. It had nothing to do with celebrities. It was like a quiz game. It was just like, it'll come to me.
I know they give people the bag for that, but I think that would be one of the worst fucking jobs ever. Hosting one of those shows. You got to act like you give a fuck about the game.
Yeah.
You got to talk to these people and shit. Like, fucking,
you're almost done. You're almost about to make it.
Steph Curry did that shit. Dwayne Wade did that shit too.
Yeah, like you can see it in Steve Harvey's eyes sometimes on that Family Feud. He be wanting to fucking kill himself. Dude. He's just like, oh god. But they give him like crazy money to host that show.
Yeah, because he's like eccentric and funny.
He's pretty. I mean, he's a comedian. But I just know because when I go to fucking Reed's on Saturday, Gavin's always watching that bullshit. So I'll be like watching it and I'm like, this is horrible. I'm like, can you put the music on? He's like, no, this is like the thing we do here. And I'm like, I'm about to slide. Like, this is fucking boring.
I'll watch a good game show every once in a while. I'll let Wheel of Fortune ride. I let Wheel of Fortune ride last night when we was eating wings. We was kicking it. I'll put this Wheel of Fortune on.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'll let it ride if it's like on.
I'll let it ride if it's on for real. I fuck with game shows. I always fuck with game shows since I was a little kid.
I fuck with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
That shit was hard. I was a million. It was crazy for real. I used to be on my. That's because I really used to be trying to think. Like, do I know this shit?
Damn, should I phone a friend too?
No, I'm actually really good at like that pop culture trivia shit. I could fuck around and win one of them motherfuckers for real. Low key. Like if they was doing Jeopardy, like pop culture Jeopardy, I got that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to watch Jeopardy?
When I'm at my parents' house because they watch it like every night. That's like the thing they do, and they like all like get around to watch it. I'm like, I'll be sitting there just tapping my leg all crazy. Like, how long is this fucking show, man?
They be having like streaming game shows and shit now. I don't fuck with that shit.
What do you mean?
Like it's be on like Hulu and shit. Like game shows and shit.
Yeah, see, that's what I did. That's when we were watching the Jamie Foxx shit.
Oh yeah, see? Or like Ninja Warrior. Fuck with Ninja Warrior.
Kinda. I feel like once you've seen one episode, you've seen them all.
No, I be trying to see like, but they be switching up the courses though. I'll be like, I could do that shit. That's the thing about game shows. They make you be like, I could do that shit.
Yeah, and then you get there and it's dead.
I'm sure they're a lot more fun if you're the actual one participating in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like American Gladiator when you were little, that shit looked fun.
Yeah.
But just watching people get smoked the whole time, you're like, I don't know, man. But playing it in real life would be sick. If, like, it was like your homies and you got to go play. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be very cool. Especially with your friends.
Hell yeah. They don't really have shows like that no more. They don't really have contest shows like that no more, do they? Like, I used to watch like Road Rules vs. Real World. That shit was fire for real. The Inferno.
Oh, I think
That shit used to be fire.
That's the second time I heard you talk about Road Rules versus Real World this month.
What I said?
You mentioned it on another pod.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit hard. All of that shit. Eliminate. I used to watch that shit.
Eliminate was awesome. A lot of that was filmed in Dallas too.
That shit all fake, bro.
Yeah.
It's all
obviously.
fake for real.
Right.
we got a fucking superstar from this shit on the pod.
Oh yeah.
y'all love to bring that shit up.
I mean, that's going to be going in your biography,
do
man. Your
like- I know.
biopic. Like,
We talked about it before. Can we do like a comprehensive breakdown, like episode of Nate's?
I feel like me and Perry did that without Nate. We broke it down when we found out about it.
Yeah, Kurt was like, I was listening
Yo.
to it.
I made it.
Perry
there.
was like, oh, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah, I found out in real time.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
yeah.
I was like, was he really getting cheated on?
I was listening to the pod and I was like, yeah, that shit came out of nowhere. I just hear my name and I'm like, fuck. And now I'm here, baby.
Yeah, yo, that shit was funny. At least you got a fit off, yo. My nigga Nate was on Cheaters with a Sade baseball cap. Like, that shit was fire.
Don't you still have that hat?
No, I don't have the hat.
You got a different shot I had, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left it in my friend's car, and he was like, "Yeah, I sold it for something he shouldn't have." So I do not have that hat anymore, and now it's like $500 fucking on the internet.
He sold it for some pink dolphin gear.
Yeah, oh man, we would not still be friends. We would not still be friends.
Said something he shouldn't have.
Pink
That's
Dolphin
the
is
times,
dope. I
bro.
fuck with
Yeah,
Pink
all
Dolphin.
pink dolphin slander is welcomed at the Face Value podcast. By the way,
I can't let y'all get that off. Pink Dolphin is hard.
what are you talking about?
Pink Dolphin.
Come on.
Pink Dolphin.
No, you
let
don't.
you get
I've
that
never
out.
seen you wear pink
Bro,
dolphin.
it's Task Force, bro. I used to have a Pink Dolphin hoodie for real. It's Task Force, man. It's the,
You don't feel like
it's
they just jacked Tyler's early shit?
huh?
I said you don't feel like they just jacked Tyler's like early idea. And
No, that shit was out before
bastardized
Tyler.
it.
That shit was
It
out
was,
before
it
Tyler.
was before. It was
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, but all they did was take diamond ideas, hundreds ideas, and put dolphins on it.
Hey, Young L.
Thank you.
Young L, my nigga. I fuck with Young L. That shit was out before that shit for real.
I saw Young L live at a Mishka after party.
Damn.
Yeah, I had a friend that was like sponsored by Mishka, and we were on tour. And
Yeah.
there was like we went to a private show that Young L was playing at.
Yeah, I was heavy in the pack. I can't let you do that. I'm too based. I'm too based for that.
Bro,
Cause you already know how I feel about the bass guy for real.
I love him too, but Pink Dolphin is not it.
Oh yeah, I can fuck with somebody and not like what they're wearing. 100%.
Do you know how many rappers we listen to?
Oh yeah, like I'm not gonna wear what Key Glock is wearing. Are you fucking serious? Like, that's like the worst fucking. Even like Dolph was hard and will wear designer, but like the worst fucking designer shit. Like, he got his Lamborghini painted camo. Like, dog, sometimes you don't just have taste, even though you're talented. Like, you can't buy taste.
Yeah, you cannot buy tape.
No, you can have as many. Oh, Benny hasn't gotten one fit off in the last 7 years. He's gotten hella bars off. You can't deny that, but not one fit.
Yeah. Sometimes you can be a little too old for the Bape hoodie. You know what I'm saying? For the all over print Bape hoodie. You might need to tone it down with the Bape.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to keep up with West Side.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like Westside be wearing like something similar, but just looks better. You got to
Yeah.
know what looks right on you.
Yeah.
And I think that's what some people's problem is. They just want to dress for the time, but
Yeah.
doesn't know what looks right on them. There's hella shit I see other people wear, and I'm like, that looks cool, but I'm not gonna wear that.
Yeah.
Because you got to know what kind of fits you.
It's just these rappers in these little ass sweaters
Yeah.
so all their jewelry can show. And it's just like it just says Burberry, huge as fuck across the front. That's crazy.
I mean, it's the same argument we've had about, not argument because we agree, the Supreme thing. The ill cut and sew shit would sit there and all the shit was Supreme blasted over, it'd be gone in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
People are like, no, that's not fire because it doesn't say Supreme really.
Oh man, I love it. Total Supreme hoodie or flannel. Mwah.
Yeah, I got so many flannels and overshirts and shit.
Yeah.
They just have the flip tag on it.
Yeah.
But people didn't want it because it didn't have the big S or the ream on the
Yeah.
back. They're like, no, this is not even fire. I don't know why they made this.
Hey, you was at the store, weren't you?
The store was fucking beautiful, man. And I'm such a hypocrite because I'm wearing a hat with a big ass S on it, but you know, whatever.
No, it's not like I don't got those pieces, but those aren't the only ones you seek out.
Yeah.
And what else is the hat going to say? Just nothing? I mean,
What?
the hat's got to have something on it.
It has like a tiny box logo on the back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It's fitted. Yeah, but
The store was mad fucking cool. Like, it was beautiful. The people that worked there were super nice, super like, because, you know, like growing up, we always heard like, you know, scary to go inside of the Supreme store because everybody's fucking mean and like, you got to know what you want. You got to know somebody and, you know, you got to land a kickflip to buy something. All the kinds of dumb shit that you hear over the years. But it was smooth. It was just like going to any other store. Everybody's super nice. We got a couple friends that worked there. They had fucking everything. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
They did a collaboration with this band Public Image Limited. And I like woke up and saw it on the site and just like woke up and walked down there and grabbed a t-shirt, which is like a nice little luxury to have now. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's the main thing. Like, I be wanting to go in there and try my shit on.
And they have a dressing room and all that shit.
You know what I'm
None of that
saying?
weird
Like,
shit. Yeah,
that's the reason I don't really shop online and shit because I need to try my shit on for real.
Yeah, it was super smooth though. It's cool. Yeah, they got a dressing room and all that shit. And you can go in there and try shit on. And if you don't like it, don't
pop
buy
in
it.
there, man.
Yeah.
Pop in there and cop all the little flannels and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, drawers and socks and shit.
I picked up a quick pair of socks with this hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we used to always have to pull together. We copped the socks and the drawers and the t-shirts all together. Kurt get the big box and like bust it down.
Because all that $10 shipping is not love at all, and especially not love when I'm just getting boxers and socks.
yeah, for sure. And then they did the thing over pandemic where, because Supreme never used to do free shipping, but they did free shipping over 200.
Yeah.
But then most shit you want is like 198.
Yeah.
So it makes you get another item or
Yeah.
pay the $10. And you're like, man, I don't want no more of these fucking pins and shit. You know? I don't want to pay the shipping.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a hustle, man.
yeah. $198 is their price point. They knew what they're doing.
Yeah, that's why free shipping's 200.
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, if you know about 2 pieces, you ain't getting that shit. I mean, it's smart, but
Yeah, it's definitely smart.
But yeah, that's cool that they're like nice. I mean, that stigma is a real thing. I remember I went to Fairfax Supreme when I was 19, and they were definitely not tight.
Yeah.
You know, they'd say a word when I walked in.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I remember a story from recently, it's a brand I really like, but Jorge was out of town and went to a shop, and they were fucking straight dicks. It's still a thing. It exists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not at Supreme, a different brand. But
Okay.
it just depends on what you want to do and how you want to present your shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it, too, is if they let people work off commission, ain't nobody be a dick because they'd be like, yo, cop this shit.
Yeah.
But when when you're a shop employee and you'll be like, yeah, we'll give you $13.50 an hour, but you get to say you work somewhere cool. Do you even really care? You know, like I make $13 an hour. Like I'm not gonna be fucking overly nice to you.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
give them 2% commission. They'd be like, oh, what's up? What you need? Like da da da. Like run the money up.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
money's
probably get more than that, I would think.
I don't know. If you just work there and like work the floor, you're probably not getting overly paid.
Yeah.
Maybe you're the manager,
Yeah.
but it's still a retail store.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they were like, hey, you need a size anything? Our smallest size is out. You can definitely look in the back for you. And like, you know, shit like that. And, you know, like, I got this hat and some socks and shit. And they gave me like fresh ones from the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why when you go into like Gucci and like Saint Laurent and shit, if you look like you got bread, they'll treat you amazing because they work on hella commission.
Yeah.
And they get broke off proper. So if you buy some shit, it's just money in their pocket, you know? So if you walk in and look like you got some dollars, they'll be super nice to you.
Yeah, true.
And it's all based off money, but you can't be mad because they're at work. Anyone that's at work is looking for money.
Yeah.
That's why you're there.
But you also like can't, you know, assume that somebody doesn't have bread because of the way they look. You know what I mean?
Oh, but that definitely happens in the high fashion stores.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what. Even when I was in that world, like I would make sure not to do that. And a lot of times, some of my best sales were from people just being like, "Thanks for just fucking being nice to me." You know what I mean?
Dog, some of the people with the most bread just are wearing like whatever the fuck they want because they got bad bread.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They'll pop in like, "Oh yeah, I'll just buy this thing real quick, peace."
Yeah, I'm not gonna like put on an outfit like to go to a store. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most of the time if you're coming in like super fitted, you probably already dropped all your money on that fit. Like,
exactly.
You ain't got no other money.
Yeah, I went up to Supreme in sweatpants. I was at the house. Like
You're just trying to show them what time it is at the other stores.
5 blocks away from my crib. Like I'm just gonna pop in there. I'm not about to go put on a fit to impress nobody.
Nah. No, hell no. Yeah, I saw that all the time at Saint Laurent. People would walk in, they'd be like, "I don't want this customer." It's like, you never know, dog.
Yeah.
You know, they're here for a reason. You got to go to the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
It's a mission to get down there. You got to park your fucking car somewhere. Maybe they're trying to buy some shit.
Exactly.
Because there's no way I'm going to the Gold Coast to a store and I'm not trying to be there. Like, buy some shit. If I already took all my time to get down there.
Well, I'm looking to buy some shit.
Yeah, like, I made it down
I came over here to spend some money.
Yeah, I got like have money to spend.
Yeah, I'm not just browsing.
Yeah. What a nice establishment.
I just felt like taking the blue line to the red line today. You know what I'm saying?
I think I did do that when I first moved here though, because like I never saw a Saint Laurent store in Dallas. You know what I mean? So it was like I'd never been inside of a Barney's before. You know?
Yeah, when I was in
So,
college,
like,
I would do that.
yeah,
When I
so,
first
like,
got
the
to
R.I.P.
college,
Barney's for sure.
Yeah, big RIP.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Fuck it, let me walk down here,
Yeah.
see in these stores and
Like,
shit."
wow, a Lacoste store. That's weird. Like, you know what I mean? There's little shit like that. Just because I'm on my tourist shit when I first moved here, but after like the first after initially moving here, I never did that shit. You know what I mean? I would go if I'm trying to spend money, and there's always Grailed, so you really don't have to go into a store and cop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but people on Grail, they put the request measurements there for a reason. The button, they made a button because you should just list the motherfucking measurement.
Yeah, that's
They'd
what
be
I'm
like,
saying.
"Dog, I don't know if I want to measure this." I'm like, "You don't have a fucking tape measure?"
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I gotta try
really
my
not
shit
that
on.
hard.
Yeah.
I gotta try my shit on for real.
Yeah, I'll be
Really see
tweaking.
this shit.
Yeah,
I'll cut
this
shit out.
Amatic Logan, alum of the pod. He dropped a new freestyle. R.I.P. X Freestyle.
Oh, that shit is good.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Young Logan. 16364L. Yeah, I've been trying to be a voice for the voiceless, hopefully inspired through my story. I don't care about awards or glory. Accolades don't hold real estate in my mind. Trying to invest my time in constructive ideas rather than simply being destructive. Had no guidance, no instructions. I was down bad, I've been going up since. A lot these days don't make no sense. Seem like they want us at war with each other. Nature of the world right now is divisive. In the real world, trying to stay off devices. But I'm not perfect either, I got vices. Words can't express how real my life is. Yeah. Zan withdraw, my skin on fire. Raised in the Ville on the southwest side. Welcome to the rack, anybody might die. Can't go for a dry turn to a drive-by. This is a real true story, this is not sci-fi. I ain't gonna lie, we ain't got much time. Not saying that it's worse, but it's not getting better. Shit's still bad and it make me sad. My niece is growing up now without they dad. 22 years taking out his glory for what? We don't even know the real story. RP failed, he been gone half the time he was here. Lost so much, we become so numb. At this point, we just really look dumb. At this point, we just really need love. I've been trying to tell the kids, put down the drugs. Reality sets and it's not that fun. Trying to tell the kids to put down the guns, but we in the rack where it's killer get killed, shooter get shot. When this shit gon' stop? Fuck a first week, who care who flop? Do what you love with the time that you got. Say how you feel, that's so fulfilling. Trying to live before I die while I make me a killing. Yeah. The city is crying, the kids is dying, it feel like nobody care. The drugs were hitting my mind, we drifted, feel like I was up in the air. Yeah. Young Logan. Hey, Maddie.
Yeah, that was our boy Amatic Logan with R.I.P. X Freestyle. Yeah, the man can rap. He continues to put out good shit. Yeah. His last project was super good. That was episode, I don't know, 150 probably?
Something like that.
150.
Something like that.
One
yeah.
I wasn't there for.
Yeah, scroll back and check that shit out. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Perry was celebrating love, so he couldn't be here.
It's a good thing.
Hell yeah.
By the way, face value other mitts coming soon.
Hell yeah, yo. Base value home. We trying to like get in the
With
home.
no context, that sounds fucking crazy. I feel like, what?
Us at people's cribs.
Nah, yeah.
Us at Target.
Yeah.
Target.
Let's
You know what I'm
go.
saying?
Oh, we're not selling shit at Target.
I'm trying to.
You know what I'm saying? We get some of these little shops around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in the boutiques and the home boutiques.
Yeah, we're trying to get carried. That's Supremes. That's what we're talking about it.
That's when they'd be like, yeah, they're kind of a dick.
And so
They're
they
like, get
listen
this
to
fucking
any of the
oven mitt.
podcasts and just hating on their shit.
I mean, you still got to keep it real. Be like, this shit's better than half the shit in here.
We are not selling this oven mitt at the front desk, at the front counter.
Oh, man.
But yeah, y'all seen that Chappelle shit? The Chappelle SNL?
Yeah, I saw it.
I just saw the highlight.
I didn't see the whole episode, but I saw the what's the
monologue.
The monologue was funny as
That
fuck.
shit was funny as hell when he was like, Kanye got in so much trouble, Kyrie got in trouble. That shit was funny as hell. But the thing, like, he was really gracefully sliding through that shit for real.
Yeah,
Like,
he really was.
The whole like Kanye Kyrie shit, like he summed up the whole thing in such an eloquent way. That nigga really do his shit for real.
Yeah,
He a
man.
master of the art.
Yeah, he
real.
truly is.
Cause it's not even like stand up. You know what I'm saying? He really talking about shit that's going on for real. And how niggas be feeling for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think he like is definitely redeeming himself for like some of the what people say is like out of pocket, like some of the things he said. But seems like he's like getting himself out of that. He's talking his shit, man. And he's making good points.
I'm rocking with Chappelle. I always been rocking with Chappelle.
Same.
That nigga funny as fuck.
He is my favorite comedian for sure.
He was really he was saying some shit, man. He was like that because he was everything that he was saying is exactly how I feel like I've been expressing how I feel about this Kanye shit the whole time for real.
Yeah, it's got to be a little harder for him to speak on it because he's actually been friends with Kanye for a very long time.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
another thing I was
like
thinking
college
about.
dropout era, he would like bring Kanye out places and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanye's
So-
on that movie he put out, the Block
This
Party
show was
movie.
Kanye's first television appearance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when he
so-
did that song with Common.
I'm sure it's a little bit harder for him to comment on the situation.
Yeah, well, he did mention that usually every time Kanye says something out of pocket, he'll pull up on him right away and like help him navigate through it. But he was like, then he said this time he was like, "No, I'm gonna wait and see how this plays out."
Nah, the whole shit at the end when he was like, Kanye said, billion dollar niggas don't wear no chain. And at the end of the thing, he's like, Kanye, I guess you should put your chain back on.
Pull your chain out.
That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah, that was good as
But
hell.
the skits was really good too. You should watch it, yo. He did the Game of Thrones skit.
I did
bro.
see some of that one. That was
Oh
funny.
my god.
And he
It was
brought
like
back
Game
some
of Thrones mixed with the
Chappelle
Chappelle
show.
Tyrone shit. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he brought all the old characters back from the Chappelle show, like the haters ball. Nigga.
Yeah.
Cause he was like the new Game of Thrones got like all the black people in it now. He was like, so I'm finna merge it. You know what I'm saying? And they came in playing all the parts of all of the black characters that was on Game of Thrones.
It's fucking
Oh my
sick.
God.
He's funny as fuck, man.
Yeah, he had
I'll
Tyrone
throw that.
Biggums light his crack pipe off of the dragon flame. He said Dracarys.
I didn't get that far. That's funny as shit.
Oh my god.
And
yo.
like the most high definition, like
Yeah.
Yo.
It did look really fucking good.
yo, it was crazy.
Shit, what else happened, man? I'm like, there wasn't much music. Like, well, not much in the not much apparel shit.
It was a lot of music for real.
There's so much shit dropping. Like today, Palace dropped. Fucking Ami dropped. Fucking
Ooh, Ami dropped.
like the uniform shit. But now they've expanded it so much where it's definitely not just sweatpants and crew necks. Now there's like jackets and fucking all this shit.
Did you cop anything?
No, I've been waiting on this like corduroy Mets hat strap back to drop the whole season.
Yeah.
And it finally dropped, and I was like, cool. Threw it in my cart. Fucking, that was all I was getting. And then with shipping and shit, it was like $88. And I was
Yeah.
like, man, fuck this. I'm not just buying this $88 hat right now. Like, I'm good, dude.
Bro, remember I was finna get the green ALD hat, and I said the same thing. I was like, it was like 60. I could do that.
It blends in so much better if you're copping a jacket and something.
Yeah.
Then it just kind of fits in the price.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not really just. Then I'm gonna wait a week. Like I was like,
Yeah.
I'm good. I already have the green wool one, the black wool one. I fucking already have like 5 of these
Yeah.
hats. I was like, you know what? I'm smooth.
I threw that bitch in my cart. I was like, well, it was like 60, 69. I was like, all right, 70. All right, I'll do that. And then by the time I finish, I'm at 100.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I can't pay 100 for this hat.
100. What else was it? Taxes and like
Taxes, shipping and shit.
The shipping's 13, and then
The shipping is what?
13.
The shit, it was like
damn.
97, 52. I was like, nah, yo, I can't for this one hat. When it was 70, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Palace shit was a small drop, but it was that Umbro
That's
collab.
the thing. That's why we
yeah.
need more stores out here. That's why I'm glad Supreme.
Yeah,
here.
shout out,
We need
man.
more stores like in Chicago, so I can just go and get my shit.
I feel like that Supreme store is gonna fuck my money up though, because I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, you live right there.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you just gotta always keep in your mind: is it good or is it close? You still gotta have that distinguishing.
Yeah.
Do I really like this or is it convenient?
Yeah.
Because, like I said, man, they've been missing a lot. You know, there's been very few things I want, and just because I can ride the blue line to get it, I still
No,
don't.
but
really.
I'm talking about. No, but I'm talking about like you.
Mine's 5 blocks from my crib. That's
Like when I go
dangerously close.
Like when I go to a store, like when I'm in a store, like I'm not necessarily looking for like what just came out that week. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
nah. I'm
When you in a store, like you actually looking at everything they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause we talking about like single drops and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing I like in it, but you going to sub you some shit from last time. They be like, oh, this decent.
yeah. Yeah, true.
That's
yeah,
what
you
you-
just gotta shop around.
That's what we miss with with this internet shopping, man. Is going in stores looking at shit.
Yeah.
Bro. That's what I used to be on.
Back on that Palace shit. You said Palace and Umbro drop? How was it?
It was whatever. I mean, if
The
you
soccer
like,
gear?
if you like soccer jerseys and shit, you might like
Yeah.
it. The shorts were kind of cool, but they were navy blue, so
okay.
passed on that. Then they did parka, a super good quilted jacket, but I have like 500 quilted jackets.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta chill on the. It's funny because I'll forget I got the shit, then I'll get another one.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't really need all these quilted jackets. You know?
But they're all so good.
I mean, shit, it's getting cold as fuck outside. You need them bitches now, yo.
Yeah. But,
Yeah,
sorry.
Okay. The quilted ones are good for like 2 weeks of Chicago.
Yeah.
Then you need your fucking parka. you know?
Yeah, that's what I was
Exactly.
saying. That's what I was finna say. Like, we didn't even really getting the chance to get no real jackets off this.
I didn't
season.
get a shit. Oh, man.
Like, it literally went from shorts like 80 degrees to 20 degrees.
It went from hoodies to parkas straight up.
I got this one jacket. I've been waiting to pull it out for real.
Yeah. Same. I just bought this leather. I just thrifted this leather like chore coat, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm about to kill him with this one, especially on the pod, baby. I'm gonna get this off." And I didn't get a chance. It's not gonna happen. It's
Well,
too
the thing
thin.
about the pod is it's indoors, so you can kind of wear whatever.
Yeah, but
I'm
we go
saying,
outside. We go outside
Get into
after.
this motherfucker, bro. Like, it was tundra.
I'm not
outside,
about to be
bro.
inside with a leather coat on and then leave. What am I, leave it here?
Like this.
I'll
like,
layer up.
Nah, yeah, this weather shit.
Nah, bro.
This weather shit getting bad, yo. It's getting crazy for
Thanks
real.
for the advice, bro.
I got you anytime. It's
almost-
Valencia boys.
But like,
It's almost as if we're irreversibly
Yeah.
fucking the planet.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's you can't not notice it. It was not like this when I was a little kid, for real. Like,
Yeah.
all while I was a little kid, the weather was one way every year. It was almost the same, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't never went from 80 to 30, 80 to 20 in a week, bro.
That's
Nah,
fucking nuts.
Never.
it's supposed to creep back up to 45 next week.
Okay, good.
But
Because this shit is like deep winter all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, this shit crazy for real. My shit, I walked outside, my shit's at 23 in November.
Yeah. Then you got the wind chill, feels like. I always look at the feels like because I want the real information.
Yeah, I don't
People
understand.
sleep on the feels
Yeah.
like. They'd be like, no, it's 38. I'm like, look at the fucking feels.
Your phone just says feels like ass.
Yeah.
I totally,
I'm trying to shake it for a number. It's like, dog, I don't even know what to tell you.
I really don't understand that shit. Like, how you know what it feels? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because they're just
that,
factoring in when the wind blows and shit.
I know you fake, but wouldn't that just be the temperature it is? Like,
Well, because the wind's not always
Has-
blowing.
how? I don't know, man.
Well, here it kind of is.
There's a mathematic equation
Yeah.
that
Peace,
works
dude.
it out.
Yeah, cause I feel like that's hard to gauge. Like, how you know what it feel like to me?
It'd be funny if the feels like
You know
box.
what I'm saying?
Well, no, they're actually taking the temperature.
But like if it feel like that outside, ain't that what it is outside?
Well, I understand that because I look at the feels.
No, but like
you ever seen Twister?
No, but like
remember how
you
they put
feel-
those balls in the tornado?
But like, isn't that what temperature is? What it feel like? So like, if it feel like that, that's what it is. Right?
Well, they're saying with all conditions.
No, because like with humidity.
Yeah. Humidity's a good example.
How you know what it feels like
Humidity
to me is funny as hell.
You could be in 2 rooms that are 110 degrees. But if one of those rooms was
Is Arizona.
at 60% humidity and the other one was at 0, you're going to have a shittier time in the mega humid room.
So that's how we basing what it feel like. Is like if you would have a shittier time at handling it. You know what I'm saying? Like how we measuring this?
They got their
I'm sure there's a way we can
parameters.
find
That's
out.
what the feels like is, though.
Once the feels like hits a certain temperature, it should just be a link to Uber Eats. Be like, don't even slide.
Because sometimes that should be like
Yeah, I love that.
that should be drastically
you get it.
different sometimes.
I was this close to Uber Eating today, and I was like, nah, let me get up. And I got up, and it was ass.
Yeah, I did it for lunch. And
Yeah.
shit.
What'd you get?
Pho.
Oh, okay, bet.
Those-
Eat that like once a week, huh?
Those
Yeah.
two temperatures be different as hell. Like it'd be like 20 degrees sometimes. Difference. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, because it's wind, fucking humidity, like you said. Because if you're in Arizona and it's 100 and you're here and it's 100, it's mad different. You know, it just hits
Yeah.
different.
It's fucking horrible in Arizona.
Well,
I got a sunburn in it when I was in Arizona. Black people do not get sunburns. I got a fucking sunburn. Sunburn, for real. Like, had to put on lotions and shit.
That's crazy because you from Texas. Your skin should be used to that shit.
Nah, not at all. Because that's like the dry ass heat.
Yeah, sunburns are no joke, dude. I was like, we were like 16 or something. We went to the beach, and my fucking pasty ass fell asleep on the beach.
No.
And I was out there just cooking for like hours. I got sunburned so bad I had like a fucking a pus ball on my shoulder.
yeah, I've
and I
seen
went to
that.
the doctor, and he was like, "Dog, if you get this sunburn again in your life, you'll like probably get skin cancer." He's like, "You cannot get this sunburn."
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's some white people shit for
Yeah.
real, man. Y'all gotta do that shit hella.
You can
like,
get like
I've really only been.
there's also like
I've really only
sun
been.
poisoning, which really sucks ass. as
Like I can
well.
count on my hands the times I've been sunburned in my life. You know what I'm like?
Yeah.
Twice,
Same.
3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first time I got sunburned, I didn't even know what was happening to me. I was like 23. I didn't know what the fuck. I was like, I'm peeling. I was like, Grandma, what's wrong with my back? I asked my grandma. She said, you sunburned, bro. I was like, I ain't never been sunburned.
Oh, your
Where were
back
you?
will get cooked because you always got a shirt on.
It was after I was at a festival. I was at a little
yeah.
festival and shit. And I was like, I didn't know what was
Where were you-
happening.
were you
to me.
in
I
Texas?
thought I caught some. No, I was here.
Oh, shit.
I thought I caught some for real. She
People
was like,
do-
nah, you sunburned. I was like, damn, this is what this is. This never happened to me before.
Yeah,
People forget it gets hot as fuck in Chicago. Like,
Yeah.
since I've been out here, like, people ask me and my girl and like my friends that are from Texas, like, we'll be like complaining about the heat in the summer, and they're like, "You're from Texas. How are you not used to this?" And it's like, hot is hot, bro. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where you like grew up. No, if it's 115
I'm sure, like,
degrees, it's just hot.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I
sure,
think
like,
your proximity to how cold it gets definitely affects your
That
perception.
does.
Because
Yeah.
like I've lived in Chicagoland my whole life. When I moved out to California, after I had been in LA for a few years, it felt fucking significantly colder to me in LA.
For real?
Like during yeah, because it's like you just get acclimated to the normal temperature. So
yeah.
like a Chicago fall temperature would feel like fucking winter. So like when you see people there, like, and it looks funny because it's like 60 degrees and people have fucking winter coats on in LA, you're like, ha ha ha. But like after you live in California for like 5 years, you might start putting on a jacket
Yeah,
and
I
some
don't-
temperatures that seem crazy to you.
Yeah.
I don't really
Yeah,
think that's
that makes
like
sense.
that crazy at all because humans are made to adapt to their environment. So if you're in a warm climate for an extended period of time, your body's gonna get used to that.
Yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
I used to be in San Diego and I would go back to Michigan for Christmas in the winter, it would be like cold. But I was in San Diego, it'd be like 58, and I would wear a jacket, at night because all
Yeah.
day it was 77 degrees, 80 degrees.
Yeah.
So when it drops to like 54, it feels a little chilly.
Anywhere in California, like, does have drastic drops like that.
Yeah,
at,
yeah.
LA is a
nighttime.
straight up desert, so at
All
night
I
the
know-
temperature is so drastically different.
And who
that
wants to
was-
live somewhere you can't wear a jacket? It's like, fuck. Like, I got some shit I got to get off.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Or I'm buying the illest crib there because I'm selling all my shit
yeah.
before I slide. I'm like, what's up with the penthouses?
Yeah.
I'm tired of this winter shit. I am for sure. I'm tired of this winter shit.
I just need perma fall. That's why San Diego's the move.
This shit, this shit right now is insane, yo. I know my body not acclimated to this shit, yo. Like,
I mean, I just want winter to happen so it doesn't last until fucking July.
Go outside. It's happening. What do you mean?
I'm saying, 'cause that's another thing.
Oh, you're saying like consistently.
Oh, yeah.
You said last till July. That's accurate, actually. It does last forever.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah, like, I'll definitely move somewhere. I ain't got to wear no jacket. I'll definitely move to LA for real and be smooth.
I need to get a little jacket off.
You will. Just put a jacket on, nigga. Just
You know what's crazy is
you want to wear a jacket? What? Take it off when you get too hot.
You know what's funny though? Is when you see when you see the person in the spot and they want to get the jacket or long sleeve apparel off so bad that they're just sweating, but will not take the bitch off. It's the fit.
Sometimes I don't want to leave. If I get on so nice, like I don't want to take it off, man. Niggas might grab my shit. Like I'm just gonna leave my shit on because I might leave it somewhere.
I definitely
didn't like left the party and be like, fuck.
Yeah, so as much as it's contributed to shit, skateboarding's definitely had corny moments where when beanies were like the beanies, you had to wear a beanie. I was living in fucking Southern California wearing a beanie. I look back like you were an idiot. Dog. Like, what the fuck? It's 75. You got a beanie.
Yeah.
I'll be like, man, it's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Why is it so fucking hot in this bitch? Woo!
You got a beanie and a hoodie just to get your clip, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I gotta have the beanie in the clip, dog.
Yeah, man. I love the versatility of the beanie. I love how the beanie then like changed over eras.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you remember when niggas was wearing the skull cap with the little visor on it?
I definitely had an Aeropostale one.
Oh my God. You remember when niggas was wearing those?
I was cocking it to the side and all that.
Yeah, and then when niggas was rocking tall beanies.
Oh, yeah, the condom beanies?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are not it. Yeah.
No, I fuck with them. I still wear those.
I can't do the condom
I definitely
joints.
still wear those. It's something about that that's just like
the condom beanie.
It's something about that that's just like fresh.
You can't describe it any better.
It's like some hood fresh, like dope dealer swag. You know what I'm saying? Tall beanie on, leather jacket. You know what I'm saying?
I got a couple of
like not everybody can rock.
That's like some like some boots on with the tall beanie on. Like that's that Pelly swag. You know what I'm saying? I give them that.
I got a couple. I'm just like, I'm glad I grew my hair out so it looks okay. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got the little beanie. I do the little one. I do the little one a lot too.
Oh yeah, same. That's mostly what I do for real.
Yeah, that's the most. I feel like that's the most recent one. The little. Yeah, Kurt got the little one, the little ski mask.
Well, I just like the thick around.
Yeah.
You know, when it's like just fit your head all perfect, like, dude, it's weird.
You gotta have a decent amount of cuff to it.
Yeah. You need
if
the
the cuff ain't right.
Because like opening ceremony used to just make beanies that had a thick cuff, and then they stopped, and now you just got to roll ski masks up.
Yeah.
But remember when niggas
shout out to opening ceremony too.
Damn,
I've thought about them forever.
You remember when niggas used to do the saggy beanie, the long
the slouch beanie?
the slouch beanie.
What do you mean? Oh,
the slouch beanie has always been sick and will forever be sick. You got to have a V-neck and acoustic guitar with you at all times.
Or like the niggas was doing it in the hood, like a beauty supply beanie, like the one I got. You would just roll it like the same beanie that was the tall beanie.
Yeah.
You just unroll that bitch and slouch it down. Niggas was doing that.
Yeah.
That's just sick.
Nah,
I don't care what era it was. I think Craig David was getting the slouch beanies talking about I met you on Monday.
Yeah. That's the visor
Wait, we
beanie.
got the slouch beanie on too.
That's the visor beanie that you was talking about. That's the one that you was talking about. Like you
was letting me clap on Wednesday
because he copped the slouch beanie on Tuesday.
It shows her that he's relaxed.
Yeah, that's the one you was talking when you was talking about the visor beanie. You was talking about like the Lenny Kravitz type visor beanie, right?
Yeah, Lenny was giving that up.
I was talking about the hood nigga one. It just looked like a regular hat with the cuff.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The brim would come out right there.
Yeah, that was the hair salon beanie for a minute.
The beauty supply beanie. That was the one for real. Niggas need to bring that back.
Nah,
I might bring, if I could find some of those, I should bring those back, yo.
That made its way into skateboarding. Greg Lutzka was 270 lip sliding rails wearing that.
Holy shit, he was.
He was.
That's crazy.
Sure.
Shout out to Illenium Skateboards.
I think Illenium made the beanies.
I
I think I might want to bring those back.
Some ill
real.
shit has creeped into skateboarding, man, where it just wasn't it. It's like I said, it's made a lot of things cool, but it's had some moments of, whoo, I would take that back if I could.
Greg, let's go with that shit. That's wild. I haven't thought about that forever.
Yeah, that's funny.
Didn't Tom Penny get those off?
Yeah, but he was ill.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can kind of do whatever. He looked really good on the skateboard.
Yeah, it's like cold weather, like shapes, like funny, like hood, like fashion like that.
True.
Do you remember when niggas was wearing the fitted caps with the ears that came down?
Brands still make those.
I had a few of those. Bitches,
Dude, like Kith just put one of those out.
Yeah,
You remember those?
Supreme makes them a lot.
Wait,
The
you
fitted
mean like
cap?
the flannel hat?
Yeah,
Would they
the
snap
fitted
up on
cap.
top?
I have one of them bitches.
I had a few of them bitches.
You
and the
still
ones
have
with
them?
No, I ain't still got it. You still got
My
yours?
shit's not like fitted though. It's like a baseball cap that's lined with like the fluffy.
It's got the shearling lining.
No, I'm talking about the one that had the flaps, the fitted cap. They had
yeah,
the
they
flaps.
snap up at the top.
Yeah, they
and
snap
come
up at the
down. Yeah, I
top.
got one of them bitches.
Yeah, I remember niggas was wearing those.
Yeah.
Like Cameron and them used to wear the, like I said, leather jacket with that on and shit.
The thing about that is if you're really outside in Chicago or New York, I'm not even really mad at you wearing that because it looks silly, but it's functional.
Yeah, it's functional as a motherfucker.
Because when you go outside,
yo.
don't get it fucked up. When I walk to Reed's in the winter, I will unroll the ski mask so
Yeah.
I'm not getting my
Oh,
face
for
all
sure.
blown
Yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah,
and I
for sure.
roll it back.
Evan gave me a fucking Rev like hat forever ago that has the pull down side ears, but you can buckle them up.
Yeah.
But you can also buckle them at the bottom so that
Yeah,
it
that's how I
holds
used to
onto
be when it
your
was
chin
cold.
when
I
you're riding the
used to
bike.
have my
Gas.
cap on,
Yeah.
the things buckled at the bottom
Yeah.
for real.
You
Yes.
gotta find the balance between looking cool and being warm. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't look
like-
trash when it's buckled either.
Yeah, exactly.
I think if it's
So-
cold enough, the balance for me now goes out the window.
Yeah.
I spent mad years just trying to let me just layer it up so I still be getting shit off. Now, if it's like 0, I don't give a fuck,
Yeah.
No,
dude.
the ski
I'll get
mask
the
is
nastiest coat off if it's
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah.
I don't.
Nigga,
You
I
can
be
get
Yeah,
anything
once you
off
go
with
inside,
the
you
ski
can take
mask.
that bitch off and get off whatever you
These
need to
days,
get
I
off.
be in my coat. I be all the way in my coat, bro.
Yeah.
Like my shit so big. I go outside in a wife beater with that bitch on.
Well,
and
riding
squeezing.
the bike
yeah.
in the winter, you just gotta have the fucking.
Yeah.
Riding a bike in the winter means you're a fucking psycho. You have something literally wrong with you.
I did it when I had to do it.
Yeah, if it's like your only means.
Yeah,
I
when-
got a
when I
loaded
had
venture
to
car
do it, I
dog.
used to
Hit me
do
up. I will get you on the train.
I used to have the Frank Ocean Panda mask.
Oh wow!
I had that bitch right.
What an era!
Damn, you lost it.
Yeah, I ain't got that bitch no more.
Fucked up.
Hell yeah, yo. It's mad shit that we do in Chicago just because it's one. I remember like when we used to go to like South by and shit, like all the Chicago niggas, we'd go to shows, we all just have on boots for real. Everybody have on shorts and like gym shoes. Yeah, all the Chicago niggas got on Docs and Timbs.
Yeah, I gotta get some boots off for this winter. I'm not trying to fuck up my shoes anymore.
No, like that's the whole thing. I'll like designate one pair of shoes, sneakers, and then I'm just wearing boots.
Yeah.
Because like all you're gonna do is get them all salty.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Even if it's not snowing, you're just getting them salted the fuck
Yeah,
up.
In the
Exactly.
winter, I'll just wear straight boots in the winter.
Yeah. There's
Straight
no
Docs
point.
in the
Bring
winter.
a backpack and change. You know what I mean? If you even want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm about to get me some new boots. That's one thing I'm looking for this winter for real. I need some new boots for like I got my Docs. My Docs decent, but I need on a second option for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got the multiple options because you get so tired of putting the same fucking shoes on every day. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I got them polo boots for the deep snow. I put them on in the deep snow, the
Word.
polo boots and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
It makes you think about Mace and 8-Ball and MJG. And shit.
Yeah, I love those polo
Getting
boots, bro. I almost bought a pair of
True.
low top ones, yo. They had the low top polo boot with just the one strap going across. It was hard.
Nice. Yeah, you gotta get the low top duck boot.
I'll get yeah. I'll get those off now to this day.
Oh, you know what I saw that I really want to get, yo? I seen niggas wearing snow pants. I'm finna give me a pair of like down like quilted snow pants.
should.
Them bitches is hard.
Didn't we
yo.
send you some?
I sent you the green cause ones. I was like, Perry, you need to get these.
Wait, what? The what?
It was like two or 3 months ago. They were green cause snow pants, and I sent them.
Oh, yeah,
and I was like,
yeah,
Perry,
yeah.
you need to get
Yeah,
these.
you have to. I'm gonna still keep. I'm gonna be on the hunt for those for
Yeah,
you.
the snow pants is hard. Like I got a pair of snow pants from Uniqlo.
You should get the snow overalls.
Ooh, yeah.
No, I'm finna get. I got some Dickie overalls. I got my eye on for real.
Nice. Yeah, I can't do the overalls, but other people look
The
good in
overalls with the hoodie go hard.
Yeah,
for
it
real.
does.
Again, it goes back to what we were
hard.
saying. It just depends on who's wearing it.
Yeah.
Because it's a hard look, but not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, like you guys can both get it
No,
off.
you
I
could
ain't
get
getting that shit
You
off.
could definitely get that
You
off.
definitely could.
You definitely could get that off.
See, with the mindset I'm in, I couldn't. You know, you got to be there mentally. And you know that's a hurdle, the mental hurdle. Because sometimes if you're like uneasy about what you're wearing, it'll come across weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You know, if you're
gotta.
like, oh, I don't know. Like, it's just,
Yeah, you can tell. Like, he's.
No,
not.
I mean, but that just decide like if you really like the shit or not. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like that. Like I used to be scared with niggas. Like for me, that shit was over with as soon as I started wearing girl pants. That shit was over with. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I made that choice, like it wasn't no going back. I could do anything I want.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't like going to a black school. Yeah. That's that's pretty much the harshest you could get for real. A black high school.
Yeah.
In 2006.
Oh my god. Right there with you, bro.
Hell yeah, yo. I just put that shit on like.